Akola, the MVA versus Mahayuti battle heats up in Maharashtra ahead of the assembly elections, while PM Modi is scheduled to have rallies in Akola, where he was a little while ago, and Nanded. Leaders of Congress-ruled states are expected to address a press conference in Mumbai. This comes amid a war of words between Congress and BJP, while campaigning over various issues like development, quota, and women empowerment.
साथियों, कांग्रेस पार्टी जानती है देश जितना कमजोर होगा, कांग्रेस उतनी मजबूत होगी। और जब कांग्रेस मजबूत होगी तो देश मजबूर हो जाएगा। कांग्रेस क्या करती है? अलग अलग जातियों को लड़ाना, यही उसकी चाल है, यही उसका चरित्र है। इसलिए आपको कांग्रेस की इस खतरनाक साजिश से सावधान रहना है। आपको याद रखना है, एक है तो सेफ है।
When I was in Bangalore, we saw that there were allegations by several Dalit groups and by the Bharatiya Janata Party how the ST-SC fund has been used for Gruha Lakshmi. Now, how would you like to respond to that as far as the allocation of funds is concerned?
See, we have kept a separate funds for ST-ST. We can use to anyone for their community. It is our duty. We can't see they have their own structure. That is only done in Karnataka and Telangana, in Andhra Pradesh. We did it. We have marked that. We are distributing that. What wrong in it?
How do you look at Prime Minister Narendra Modi's statements about where he is calling out schemes in several Congress-led governments across the state, where he's saying that implementation has not been done well?
We have done. That is why we have come. I have just expressed before you. We have done. They are copying. All our guarantees are copying by the BJP government.
My colleague Anuj Rayate joins me for more on this story. Anuj, that was an interesting question you asked D.K. Shivakumar about implementation of schemes, and apparently he has also been warned by the Congress party by his own chief minister for being a little more cognizant about the things he is speaking. Tell us what kind of inputs is he giving to the election campaign in Maharashtra?
I'm present here at Bhavan in Dadar, and close to 45 minutes ago, the press conference here ended, and the press conference had dignitaries from the Congress parties from across the country, from across the Congress-ruled states. We had Sukhwinder Sukhu from Himachal Pradesh, D.K. Shivkumar, whom we just saw on our screen a while back, Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, and Telangana's Chief Minister Revant Reddy. And the sole purpose of this press conference was to call out the quote-unquote lies that have been spread by the Bharatiya Janata Party leaders, by the Mahayuti allies, and by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in specific, in calling out the Congress-ruled state governments as far as the effectivity of the implementation of their welfare schemes is concerned. We saw that Prime Minister Narendra Modi started his campaign trail here in Maharashtra yesterday, where he spoke in Dhule and in Nashik in the northern Maharashtra region. And today, of course, he just a while back he spoke in Akola, and in a while he'll be in Nanded. One common string that attaches all of these three rallies which have taken place since yesterday and today is his persistent attack on the Congress party over the welfare schemes. And that is where we are seeing that that Prime Minister Narendra Modi in specific is not really going very hard against the other MVA partners, but is going out very strongly against Congress on several ventures, right? Firstly, they're talking about, they're trying to defeat all of those pointers given by the Congress party one by one, be it the constitution angle, where Prime Minister Narendra Modi cited the example from Jammu and Kashmir and said that the Congress party does not respect the provision brought in place by Dr. Ambedkar, and hence is calling for the restoration of Article 370 in Jammu and Kashmir. Secondly, for the caste census, which started in Telangana a couple of days ago, as Revant Reddy also shared with us, and which has been promised by the Congress government if it comes to power here in Maharashtra, as Rahul Gandhi confirmed a couple of days ago in BKC, they'll carry out the caste census in Maharashtra as well, and that has been countered by Bharatiya Janata Party, or especially by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, as allegedly dividing the different castes here in Maharashtra, and which is why he's reiterating concentrating on one particular line. Time and again, we saw him do that yesterday. We are seeing him do it today as well, where he's saying that "ek hai to safe hai." It just seems to be a diluted version of what Yogi Adityanath said a few weeks ago, where he said "katenge to batenge." Herein, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi is calling for a consolidation of different castes, to kind of counter the narrative that was put in place by the opposition parties during the Lok Sabha elections, where we saw a unity amongst the Marathas, the Dalits, the Muslims, and the ST/SC as well. That is where Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Bharatiya Janata Party is trying to consolidate the Hindu votes by giving or reiterating on the statements like "batenge to katenge" or "ek hai to safe hai" time and again. And we saw that was also countered by the chief ministers and the deputy chief minister present here. Specifically countering the statement "ek hai to safe hai," we saw Revant Reddy talk about the falsehood of the idea of oneness that has been promoted by the Bharatiya Janata Party, not just in perspective of what happened yesterday, but overall, ever since the Bharatiya Janata Party came back to power in 2024.